of the Austrian military rifle. It's chambered in 223 Remington. I have mounted a Eotech holographic weapon sight with a flip to side magnifier. There are two mounting rails on the AUG. The AUG is gas operated. You can see the gas operating system here on the right side. There is a piston in it, and gas from the barrel comes in this chamber, and it moves the piston, and then it moves the slide. There are springs in the slide, and these springs put the slide back to the front. The chamber in which the cartridge is locked by some grooves. Now I will show you the details inside. To see what's inside of the weapon, we have to field strip the gun. First thing we do is we make sure there's no round in the chamber. To field strip the gun, take the gun with your left hand, put these two parts together, then push this lock here, and take the barrel out, and then we have a slide catch on the AUG A3, and hold the slide, put the slide catch, and the slide will come out, and then we have the hammer inside here, push here, and take this pin out, and here you have your hammer. Now we take a closer look on the parts and see how the gun operates. Here we have the slide and the barrel, and I hope you can see the grooves here. With these grooves the slide is locked with the chamber. When it goes forward, there is a curve here, and this turns the part on the front, and it is locked. When the round is fired, gas turns out, the bullet will go out of the barrel, and the gas will go in here. There's a piston inside, and the piston will go back. And when the piston goes back, the bullet is outside the barrel, and the lock can be released. And when the piston goes back, the slide moves back, it's locked. Now the lock turns, and the slide can go back again. The cartridge will go outside because of the extractor, and there are springs inside of this part, and with the springs the slide goes forward again, and the slide is locked. Now we remove the piston, therefore we pull this down, turn it on the right, and it will come out, and then we use a tool like this, put it in, and here we have the piston and the spring of the piston. To put it back in, just put it in, take this part, turn it, and the piston is installed again. Inside of the slide there is the firing pin. To remove the firing pin, put this up, and then just turn the firing pin to the left, and it will come out. Firing pin and firing pin spring. To remove the other parts, put this a bit back, this bolt in, and it will come out on the front. and you can take off this plastic part. Here you can see the extractor, this little part here, and you can see the grooves, and with that grooves the slide is locked in here, and there's just one position in which it works. It's this position. It's turned to the left, it can't go out, and when it rotates to the right it's unlocked and can go out again. Next thing we do is we reassemble the slide. Therefore we put the plastic part inside here, pull this on the front, then take these two parts. This bolt here has to be in this L, and you will get the right position. Then put these parts in. Until this bolt is in this curve again. Take the firing pin, push it inside, and then move the bolt up with the firing pin, push in the firing pin, and it will rotate to the right side. And then take the plastic and the slide is assembled again. The hammer of the AUG A3, it is semi-automatic. This means it has a disconnector here, and it's operated from the trigger, and when you pull the trigger it pushes pressure on this part here and the hammer will fall. The pressure does nothing else than put these parts back. When the slide comes back, it takes the hammer with him and puts it in again, and the trigger can be pulled again when the slide is on the front. Now we take a look on the frame. Very simple trigger. The moving parts, which you can see here, operate the trigger, and when they go back they operate the hammer. Here you can see the slide catch. When the magazine is empty, this part goes up, and the part inside of the frame pulls this down again. Even with an empty magazine you can pull it down again, and the slide will go forward. We see on the left and on the right two iron bolts, and these bolts go in on the slide here. There are the springs inside on the right and on the left, and because of that springs the slide goes forward again when the gun is reloaded. On the fully automatic model, the military model, you can remove the barrel very easy. There is a switch here, you put the switch and then you can turn the barrel and take it out. On the civilian version you have to loosen this screw a bit. When you have the screw out, this works just with a normal screwdriver. You take pressure on this part here, it's a Glock tool for example, pull it back and then turn the barrel and it will come out. When you take out the barrel, it's easier to disassemble the piston because you can put pressure here on the piston. On the civilian barrel there is one nose missing here, and because of that nose you can change the civilian barrel with the military barrel. Now we put the parts together again. Take the barrel, go inside, push pressure on it, turn it, and it's in. If the screw wasn't here, we would be ready, but because of the screw I have to tighten it with a screwdriver, and then I can assemble the whole gun again. First we put the hammer mechanism back in the frame. Be careful because of the slide catch, take pressure on it. Then we take the back plate, put it on the frame with this nose first. Put the bolt in, push pressure on it. The hammer is assembled again. Now we put the frame and the slide together. Slide is in, you can see the spring pressure on it. Now we put the barrel back on the frame. Put it together, hold it like this, and then push this in, and the gun is assembled again. When you buy the Steyr AUG, it comes with a 10 round magazine, but you can buy also a 30 round magazine or a 42 round magazine. On my AUG there is a compensated barrel. You can remove this compensator. It is original from Steyr. The optic on my Steyr, Eotech EXPS, and flip to side magnifier, also from Eotech. The flip to side magnifier operates like this. You push pressure on here and it goes to the side, and this is perfect for close quarter combat because you can see all around you and you can shoot with both eyes open. And when you shoot on longer range, you just flip it back and the optic is magnified now. First I'm gonna shoot the Steyr AUG Z with the 42 round magazine. Now let's shoot the balloons. And now some more shots on the target. The Steyr AUG Z3 civilian model with Eotech EXPS 3.2 and flip to side magnifier. I think one of the best military assault rifles. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye bye.